Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important segment, and you should probably share this with everyone, especially veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan, Vietnam, Desert Storm. I've never been in the military, although I've never been in the military, but I do appreciate the Second Amendment, and I understand the significance of this, especially how costly these rounds are just to go to the range. I'll give you the cost, but if you're a veteran, first of all, God bless you and your families. God bless the Americans, 13 Americans who lost their lives because of Biden. He could have simply began withdrawing Americans and our allies January 21st. Then he had all of February, March, and April. He didn't do that to spite Trump, but he left billions in terms of armament. But this is important. If you're a veteran, let me know in the comments section. And God bless you and your families. And thank you for everything that you've done to keep us safe and to protect this country. We can never repay you. But this is really important. Share this segment everywhere because I don't think anyone is talking about this on YouTube. Hit subscribe to this channel. There was a report to the United States Congress from the Inspector General pertaining to Afghanistan Reconstruction. It's a PDF that you can just download from the NPR article. I'm not making this up. 13 million rounds of ammo, 7.62. That's the rounds that are utilized by obviously the rifles used by our enemies or adversaries throughout the world, or just this is an AK rifle round, and so not that they use other weaponry as well, but this is primarily what it will just for the algorithm, the T-band, and then IS, and then AQ, and then all of these groups. That's what they use. That's what they've used for decades. 13 million rounds. So the Afghan National Police was given 11,290,310 rounds at a cost of $8 million. $8,467,733. Okay. Then you had 40 millimeter rounds, 72,586 units issued. The 50 cal rounds, 384,000. That was $1 million, 228,000. The 40 millimeter rounds were $5 million, $5,091,906. Then of course we have trousers, gloves, shirts, batteries, 1,517. That's for $595,000. But anyway, so the Afghan National Police had 11,290,310 rounds for their AKs. That's our enemies are going to use that. So that's been taken over. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but I read in this report, we didn't disarm the Afghan security forces. Like the government collapsed. This was July 30th. This report was issued. So that's just for the Afghan National Police. The Afghan National Army, the 7.62 cartridges, 2,015,600, and then at a cost of $1,511,700. Then they had 5.56 as well. And they had 4,732,248 rounds at a cost of a little over $1 million. So they had the rifles that we use. So the 5.56 rifles they had more of, the Afghan National Army, than the Afghan National Police. The T-Ban, IS, AQ, all of them are going to get all of these rounds. That, I think, if you're a veteran or if you've served, give me your viewpoint in the comment section, because this is important, and I think it's something that we have armed them for a long time. We've given them such an advantage now. They have an ironclad grip on the country. They might always have had that, but now there's very little chance of anyone trying to overthrow them. And so you have not only that, you have thousands of armored vehicles, hundreds of aircraft, billions in weaponry. The aircraft that we can go on and talk about this. Let's see, where's that air? You can read the report. It talks about all the different types of aircraft that we left. A-29, all these different aircraft. So, and then they have Soviet-made helicopters. So A-29, AC-208, C-208, C-130. Well, I think we took the C-130s. I think. So some of these things we actually took back, but most of them we left for the Afghan army. Then they have a whole bunch of Soviet or Russian-made helicopters and planes. A total of 211 aircraft. So this is the Afghan Air Force. I will put this below 13 million rounds of 7.62. So how many years would that last, or would that even last a year? I'm sure it would probably last a while. And you have to ask yourself, well, if you've made it easier for them, if they now don't have to, if they're not beholden to, let's say, countries within the region or organizations within the region that were giving them money, that could perhaps rein them in, that could perhaps give them an incentive not to do certain things. Because if they have all of this tremendous advantage, the reason they have this advantage is because Biden, who's claiming victory now, and this is like Trump reversed U.S. foreign policy. He wants all the armament back. Notice that Biden, the Atlantic wrote an article how we should thank Biden. It's like the Atlantic has turned into this public relations propaganda machine, just like most of the publications. But the Atlantic makes the Washington Post look objective. It's unbelievable. So Biden's administration not only almost certainly leaves Americans and allies there, gives the T-Band lists of names, but they have 13 million rounds. And I appreciate the enormity or the severity of this problem. Just being, an enthusiast of the Second Amendment, protecting myself, my family. But, you tell me, I actually don't know how long that would last on the battlefield. But if you have 13 million rounds that they've taken, because the Afghan government, military, police have all fallen to our adversaries, how long does 13 million rounds, and then they have 5 million of the 5.56 rounds. So they have those rifles as well. Give me your thoughts below. I'm very interested to hear your viewpoint. If you're in the military, you obviously have a million times better viewpoint than most people. Give me your thoughts. This is unbelievable. It's all Biden's fault. It's all Biden's fault. Lord knows what they're going to do with all this weaponry. And you could thank Biden for that, not Trump. Because part of Trump's negotiated deal was to bring home all of the weaponry and not leave it there like Biden did. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very, very much.